you now have the situation where you have artists from kind of a previous era coming back and battle rapping. You know, it started out with cannabis.
Not nice.
Didn't go well. It didn't go well. The notepad thing was, I think, universally just hip hop did not feel that.
I think, man, when it comes down to that too, I think he prepared a lot, but these are two different sports. These guys sit for 3 months, they research their opponent, they rehearse their rhymes, they got their connector darts and stuff if they fall off and all that. Cannabis probably had enough bars. He looked like, I mean, he had a full pad. He had enough bars, but the connecting them and all that, it seemed like he the first few rounds he was murdering, right? He was bringing back his old shit, but then I think he started to fall apart because he wasn't adequately prepared in the way that these dudes prepare.
Sure.
So he was, you look when he's pulled out the notepad, he was reading pieces of shit, and they all was bars, right? Yeah. But he didn't have one cohesive rhyme. That's why he was skipping around, because he had used all his little darts. These dudes do, like, you know, they watching the tape. Yeah. They going, you know, they know your social. You're like, they go in a whole different depth, and then they're practicing. It's not like they practicing. They don't got albums and albums of catalog or rhymes. They can't kick a rhyme they kicked again. But you know, they can kick a line maybe to get the crowd juice, but they can't run it back. So they working on their brand new thing, and they memorize that brand new thing, like, you know,
well, you know,
all the way.
Fredro Starr and Keith Murray are set to battle next month.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that.
I didn't know that. I think that's appropriate to have cats from the industry battling in a way that they're familiar with, and as opposed to the spoken word style from, like, you know, the real hardcore battlers. If you try to match the, like, pair them, it's just, like you said, it's just not good for the battle. It's two different forms of expression, of art, you know.
I think both of them would be willing to go a cappella. It's just the way they set up the battle. Yeah. It was like, this is how it goes, and it's over beats. Because I know I seen an interview with Keith Murray, and he was like, yo, I'll do it any way you want it. You know what I mean? So
who you got your money on?
Fredro and Keith Murray?
I got to put my money on Keith Murray. You know what I mean?
I think Keith is a favorite. Yeah,
I ain't mad at Fredro, but I got my money on Keith.
But most people are saying Keith.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, Fredro Starr got a lot of energy. You know what I mean? He's a good actor. You know what I'm saying? So he could bring a lot of drama and stuff. I wouldn't sleep on him at all. No, and I don't think that Keith Murray is sleeping. That's my thing. Like, Keith Murray, you know, we all lyricists. Vocabulary words. You know what I mean? Like, Keith Murray got that. So that's why I look at him as like the favorite, but it's not like just huge margin. Like, oh yeah, he got that by no means. Like, I think he got it. I think people are sleeping like it's gonna be some stiff competition.
The pressure is more on Keith Murray, I think, because I just think with him being the favorite, you know, like any slip up could be like, wait, you know what I mean? And then if Fredro comes back with something, like he said, using his energy and his.
I mean, they both beasts, obviously too, right?
I mean, would you guys ever battle? In this type of arena?
You know, they passing out checks. You know what I'm saying? So
actually Cassidy,
they get paid. So
Cassidy actually just announced that he's battling Dizaster.
I think Cassidy though, and Cassidy style,
he could go.
He'll do fine in that. In fact, I'd rather hear him like that. Like, Cassidy is dope on a beat, but I think sometimes because we're lyricists and all this kind of stuff, we can kind of see where he's going with shit. I think if he's battling in that spoken word kind of style, not to the beat, he can be a little bit more loose with, like, his bars are so tight that you'd be like, he's gonna rhyme this set with this set. You could tell. But if he's the ability to be more loose with, I mean, because he got his lyrics are dope. He might do well in that arena. Like,
he's a problem. I wouldn't want to. So Cass trying to step to Cassidy in the battle, like, come well prepared. Like, because that dude is a problem.
Who would y'all want to battle? If y'all could pick anybody.
Look, I look at it like this, man. Like, we was literally seriously battling, and like just before we even got our deals to be reputable where we were at, we got notorious. We were like battling all the time, serving fools before even the shit got really like popular to do.
And this is why I'm asking. Y'all came from
the only reason I would do it now is like upset for like if they had a real check, because I figure I would have more to lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to battle anybody, and I still got my fans, and I could go perform, and I get to go to the studio and make songs and shit. Like, if somebody just take me the fuck out, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm looking bad all the way over. You know what I mean? I'm looking horrible. Fans, it's like I'm losing some. You know, people can take jabs at me now and shit, and it got to be a lot of money.
I'll put my money on any one of these dudes over any of them battle rappers.
Oh yeah,
Any of them.
If you give me time to
Put any
research,
one of these dudes
like
on
research
them,
and find out shit about them, because I've never done that shit before. But we all like smart dudes. Like we do that shit off the head and look at you and do the research right there. But if you gave me like 4 months and a team of motherfuckers to find out your past life,
research.
I mean, they really be having research team like cats be hitting you on the jack like, oh yeah, then this is baby mama stay and all that. Like that's a ranking session. Like that's the kind of battle we'll have amongst ourselves in the Heiro crew.
Right.
But we wouldn't battle other dudes like that because we don't even know you. We don't care that much about other rappers. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like even when we were young, like when we first came out, we was on Rap City talking crazy. After that came out, cats wanted to battle every single city we went to. How are we going to keep up with that as far as, oh, I got rhymes for these rappers out here in this place and that place. It ain't.
I mean, I got a lot of respect for battle rap, you know what I mean?
definitely.
And how
I mean,
those guys,
definitely.
how they spit, I mean, it's impressive to watch people put these ideas together, and you know, it's a lot of intellect that's going on there, you know? So, I mean, it ain't like nothing to where we like, yo, we don't, you know, fuck battle rap or whatever. I mean, you talking to Souls of Mischief, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to like toot our horn like, yeah, whatever. But if you don't respect what we did and our lyrical craft, and you slipping, you know what I'm saying? Not us, you know what I mean? Like, do your research, know what's going on with how we get down. Like, of course, yeah, we skillful MCs and we known for that. So we don't have no problem stepping into that arena, but it's like you got to give the OG some space sometimes. You know what I mean? Like if I go to a show to rock, I'm not trying to just battle somebody. You know what I mean? I want to be backstage, smoke a little split, whatever, get my little space. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to just hit the crowd and battle everybody like I was doing when I was like 18. We used to be in the crowd, literally giving it to cats that came to the show just
and
to
was in
battle.
the crowd screw face and like, okay, we're gonna see.
But we would never
when it's
really
over.
do it in a big crowd because we wasn't trying to give nobody no shine. We would be like, you know, be cats from the Zulu Nation or whatever, they're chilling with us, and we would take someone into the back around the OGs and let them be the judge. Why get in the crowd with everybody cheering and giving them shine? Like we just about testing skill. You know what I mean? It wasn't really for the whole theatrics of it all, you know?